Sweet. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's get into that then. All right. This is the pre-show. Welcome everybody. Where we talk about what we're gonna do on the show. We're just talking previews on this show. I know that's a lot of preview in there. Pre-show preview
for
but
previews.
we had a dope Geek Tyrion collection earlier in January. Aliens. We had an amazing top 5 Star Wars.
Amazing is a
There was a lot of opinionated discussion.
It was a heated.
We had a
debate.
spirited top 5 Star
That's what
Wars.
it's supposed
there
to
it
be.
is. Spirited.
That's what it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah, we're all entitled to our opinions. Nobody's
exactly. And
I
we
stand by
respected,
my picks. You know,
we respected everyone's opinion.
Yep.
We just, we shit all over them while respecting the person giving them.
Here's the thing: we're unlike other Star Wars fans. We all love each other. There's not a person here,
and we
who I
all
don't care about.
and we all know in our core love all the Star Wars movies because we love that universe.
Yes,
we
love that universe
as much as we hate them, as much as we talk shit every time we're watching them. We adore all that crap.
I think,
absolutely.
I think that came.
That's the difference between being a fan and a fanboy. You know,
Exactly.
you don't want to get to the point where you can't acknowledge the faults and the things you like. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, we're doing another Geek Tyrion collection in February, and I'm sharing the show out here, so just bear with me. But that's going to be Leroy's pick. We're going to have the quote unquote blackest movie ever, just because.
I'm excited.
I don't know what he's going to pick.
I have no idea what he's going to pick.
I hadn't listened to the Bullies in a couple of weeks.
I mean, we're officially in February now, so he needs to.
I know, so he needs to catch up. Yeah, he needs to bring it. But we also have a top 5. We haven't scheduled that yet either. So I'm going to talk shit on.
I've been doing so much research in the last few days for that top 5.
All right, the rules though, it's top 5 runs
of writers.
Writer. Okay, so because modern comics, the writer and the artist, really didn't stay, and we don't want to. It'll be weird if we make it writer and artist. So. And it's also
that eliminates so many choices just right off the bat. I mean, it's so rare for artists and writers to stick together for very long.
100%. And I like it. I think I like it better that way.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still some gems you can pick from. You still have like Claremont and Burns,
but it's mostly old stuff
like that.
Yeah, it's mostly
old stuff.
Yeah,
it used to be more common back in the day. That's true.
Yeah.
We had more time back then between issues to
it was different, and the art was different.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it was easier, but it depended on the book, But there is a rule. It's the only one of any one thing rule that's going to very much, I think, diversify everyone's list. You can only have one thing from one writer. You can only have one run from one franchise, so it's only one X book. One Avengers book, one Batman run. And yeah, I think that's really going to diversify things a whole lot. And it's also going to open up some top 5s down the road. Our top 5 Bendis runs, our top 5 Hickman runs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, to be fair, it eliminated Hickman from my list because...
Yeah, I'm only going to pick one Hickman, even though I could probably put 3 on there.
Probably, yeah.
Because you said only one book, though, I couldn't pick FF because he does FF and Fantastic Four in that book.
No, we're counting that as one run.
Does that count as the same though? Because
if you pick his Avengers run, it's like picking Avengers, Avengers World, New Avengers. If you pick Bendis's run, anything that he picks in on there is part of that run.
That changes my list again.
I think this is hard to quantify, but I think that you can keep the offshoot books as part of the same
That's
run.
good. I want to hear
it. It does eliminate a lot of Hickman's stuff because he almost always branches out into several books.
Right, and say Taylor wants to put Jason Theron's Thor run on the list. Well, that was multiple books throughout.
That's true.
Exactly.
Iterations.
That's true.
You got it. It went from Thor, Mighty Thor, All New Thor, whatever the hell it was. All those different ones. Amazing run, by the way. Probably going to be on Taylor's list, so that was a good.
Oh, it is. There's no point in keeping that a secret.
That's fair. That's fair.
Would anyone have Spider-Man on their list? I know this comes up a lot because
I do. No, I would not.
I have
even Ultimate Spider-Man.
There it is.
Ultimate Spider-Man. You could put on.
Ultimate Spider-Man is on my list.
Yeah.
Bendis' run on Ultimate Spider-Man is on my list.
Spider-Man's like one of my favorite characters, but he has surprisingly few like
runs
stories, right?
Yeah.
Like not even entire runs. Like I have a hard time picking 5 Spider-Man story arcs that I can like the 5 best of all time, you know?
Yeah, I mean there are some.
I'm just gonna say it.
It's more issues. It's really more issues with Spider-Man. But yeah, I 100% agree, Jules. Bendis' Ultimate Run is the only one that would even get close.
His Clone Saga is superior because that's how he did his Spider-Woman.
That is a low hurdle to clear.
Yeah, it's a very low hurdle to clear, but it's still really entertaining.
If we had a top 5,
his version of Mysterio is the best because it's the is the 616 Mysterio. Love
if we
that.
Had top 5 runs by series, I might have to put Ultimate X-Men on that list. That every arc was a different creative team. Yeah, it was some top-notch creators on there.
Oh yeah, Brian K.
We're doing like the most good stories associated with like a single character. Daredevil is hard to beat.
It's true, dude.
That is true.
That is very true, man.
That's true.
That's another top 5 we can do.
Oh yeah.
Which character or franchise has the best body of work? That's a long title. We'd have to streamline that title.
That's a tricky one, yeah.
It is tricky, but you have to be really red to do that. Because Batman, Superman is like stuff that I would not necessarily put on that list.
Spider-Man, like, yeah, Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman just by volume kind of rule themselves out there because there's plenty of great stuff, but
most of it's crap.
Just by almost by definition, most of it's going to be mediocre. You know?
Yeah, I was going to say of any of the big DC characters, the only
Constantine,
Swamp
if we're going
Thing,
pound for pound,
Swamp Thing, yeah,
Swamp
Thing too.
Swamp Thing's hard to beat pound for pound.
Animal Man.
That's a good choice.
All their old Vertigo stuff.
Yeah, all their old Vertigo's Doom Patrol.
That's true, yeah.
Believe it or not, the only major DC character I say has a great body of work as far as writers and artists is the Flash.
Yeah, so he's the only he's the only A-list character
there
are a lot of stinkers with the Flash.
Dude.
There is.
The whole New 52 was
Yeah, dude.
What if you just narrow it down to Wally West, though?
That's
even harder, dude. That's even more difficult to do.
I just think Wally, pound for pound, has a much better body of work than Barry.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, Mark Wade.
Jeff Johns.
Yeah.
What percentage of this panel has a Transformers run in their top 5?
It's okay, Taylor. You haven't read it. You don't know.
You don't know,
it, bro. You would really love it, honestly, Taylor.
Just from that right there, I mean, yeah. And it's probably the same run. It's probably the same exact run.
Oh, we already know it's all More Than Meets the Eye by James. Let's just be honest.
More Than Meets the Eye, Lost Light, IDW Phase 2.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Everything that comics should be.
And it's the best Legion book you've ever. It's the best Star Trek book you've ever read. It's the best X-Men book you've never read. It's literally everything you want out of a team book. That's full of B-list characters. It's amazing.
Is it my video work?
It's a little bit.
Does my video work? All right, so look forward to those in February. Geekterion collection for Black History Month. I guess there's no other way to put it. I kind of feel bad.
Yeah, we have no idea what he's gonna pick. He's given us no inkling.
Pick what?
That would be a good choice. Black Dynamite.
That'd be an okay book.
Or a movie.
And then top 5 runs, writers. Just one of any one thing is in play. Let's do it. Let's see if my video even works. It seems to have caught up. Oh, there's a comment. Oh. Hey, Aaron. Thanks for hanging out. You're in for a treat, man. Really gonna sell it. We're just talking about comics, man. Oh, greetings, geeks. Welcome back. It's another episode of This Geek in Comics, Outright Geekery's comic book shit talk show.
Shit talk show.
Co-host Gomer, we got Adam Normal, Jules True, the True One, for the regular Monday night preview show, and Taylor's hanging out. You can find Taylor every week on our Sunday night show, except last night.
He was a guest star.
He was a guest. He was a guest.
I was
in
there for like a combined 10 seconds. Yeah.
He was very excited to talk about some things too, but alas, he didn't get it. Anything that you guys want to mention of importance that was not mentioned in the show regarding anything? Heroes Reborn is a weekly. They let that news out today.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did let that out.
A lot of news out today.
Yep.
I'm working on a weekly segment for the Sunday night show. We're going to do a video.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to do a video. We're going to do a segment. So
on Heroes Reborn. Okay.
Throw your dollars down for Heroes Reborn.
All right, well, I mean, going off to the Ten of Swords model, like, you know, it's basically maybe that's moving forward. They want to do more of these, like, you get something every week type of deals.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that was like,
it's a little different.
3 or 4 books sometimes every week, man.
Yeah, and
go ahead, Taylor. Jules, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but to be fair, that is how they used to do things. People forget in the early '90s that's how events ran. There was the first book, and then every week a tie-in that told the whole sum of the story.
I'm get rid of
and
that
then
banner.
you get that bookend book, and then I got away from that, and now it looks like they're going right back to it.
Yeah. Well, and it's not with every book. It's just with a lot of books.
No, it's most books.
Okay, these are books that are coming out next week. The motto here, you see something, say something. All right. If we talk about a book or you see a book that we didn't talk about, bring it up in the chat, mention it, and we'll go back and we'll talk about that book no matter what it is, because we're all knowledgeable about every damn book coming out.
It's true.
I'm a little bit concerned. I did not realize that Future State was going to run concurrently with all the other stuff.
I didn't know that either.
Batman's coming out next week.
I don't think they have.
They knew that. I don't think
they've been putting out some Black Label stuff, but I haven't seen anything besides that in Future State the last few weeks. I mean,
we all know that DC's line looks like this.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of use out of this, but honestly, I'm excited for Batman 106. Let me tell you why. It feels like Tynion was sort of cleaning up after Tom King's run. You know, not entirely.
He was doing a lot of setup too.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of stuff, building up. But look, man, that's incredible. I'm sorry, that cover is incredible. Scarecrow is going to be the main bad guy.
That's cool.
We still got Busted Bruce with no money. This, I'm assuming, is the new Damian over here in his new outfit. So yeah, I'm stoked. It's $5 though, because of course it is.
They're all $5 from now on.
Yeah,
that's the new price. That's the new price. It's more pages, but more dollars.
I would rather have the lower price and no backup, especially if it's going to be a punchline backup or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I bet the 1 in 5. Yeah, the 1 in 5 cardstock cover, or pardon me, 1 in 25 cardstock cover, $6.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
They just like money.
I'm all over it.
Well, I mean, they're hurting for cash right now, so, you know, I get it. You know?
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Batman. They know everybody going to read Batman.
Yeah, exactly. This is a book they can reliably bank on people buying, so I get that they need to jack up not necessarily need to, but I'm not surprised they're jacking up the price.
No, not at all.
Sure. But again, with all of that said, I'm still stoked for Batman 106. I can't wait.
I have
It looks cool.
It looks
cool, dude.
I really want to like this book because I really think Tynion has earned this Batman run.
Yeah.
He's been putting out so much great stuff from DC for years. And
this detective run is still one of my favorite Batman stories of all time.
One of the best.
It's so good. It's a great Batman run. All right, moving on. Kings of Fear. This is a trade that it came out a while ago. Scott Peterson, Kelly Jones, classic stuff right here. It's cool.
That's good stuff.
Again, see something, say something. Urban Legends. I don't know what this is. Oh, I know exactly what this is. This is that anthology book. This is coming out.
That's jumping too.
This is coming out. This can't be right. This cannot be right.
You know what it is? Too? I'm just gonna say this right now because
it says right here in store. I must be on the wrong thing. Hold on, guys. I'm on the FOC.
Over you jackass.
Yeah, there you go.
God,
jerking us around, man.
All right, so these books are coming out tomorrow. Jeez.
Okay.
Oh man, well that's a waste of
what
time.
happened?
That was a waste of time. Why didn't one of you guys tell me? Am I the only one in the know here?
No,
Who's not in the know?
It was our mistake to assume baseline competence on your part. You're right.
Books look
we
awesome.
should have.
Taylor being here threw me off. Okay, Taylor being here threw me off.
I blame
you. You weren't even here the week where we completely skipped DC.
Oh yeah,
I didn't even do it.
Yeah, we couldn't even find the website that had DC. Anyway, so yeah. All right. Again, see something, say something. Far Sector, and let's.
Far Sector's been good. I like
Far Sector's good.
Yeah, I like Far Sector. It's good.
Damn it, we'll go back to Far Sector.
It's a good book. It's the best Green Lantern book right now.
Yeah, it's definitely been the best Green Lantern book to come out since the Green Lanterns. That run.
Yeah, since that Sam Humphries run.
Yeah,
that's a good run. All right, moving on. Flash Facts. This is actually an interesting book. It's Mayim Bialik, PhD. A doctor, I guess, Mayim Bialik, famous nerd.
Very famous nerd.
Very famous nerd. And she's co-writing this book of collecting all the Flash Facts and I think adding new ones.
That's cool.
For young readers. Cool. Yeah.
That's very cool.
This could be a cool way to help youngins, find an interest in science and scientific facts.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's what Flash Facts were always originally. It's just fun, real science facts. It was a way to get DC to say that we're actually contributing to the knowledge of young readers. So.
Man, remember that DC dictionary that came out that had Lex Luthor stealing those cakes?
Yes, I do remember that.
He stole 40 cakes, and that's awful.
Dude, they talked about it in that Imperious Rex book.
They did. That was a great book.
They worked that into a comic at one point, that he was stealing yellow cake uranium or something.
Oh,
and that's what it was supposed to be.
Don't retcon that awesomeness.
It's not a retcon; it's a reference. But
it is. A reference.
Sure. All right, Harley Quinn Future State. I'm not reading much of the Future State books.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't like it. So, but I haven't been being too deep into the C-list characters, what ones I have been picking up have just been the dudes, Batman and Superman and what have you.
I am going to pick up this Superman of Metropolis book. But mainly because I am interested in how bad of a Superman he is. Because in the last issue,
so far.
he is the worst Superman I've ever seen so far. Yeah,
he brainiacked Metropolis. I mean,
so I'm kind of waiting to see how low he can get here.
Is he worse than the Injustice Superman? Come on.
I've been reading the other Future State books where they're referencing just how bad of a Superman John Kent really is, and it's kind of terrible. Interesting.
He's just the worst. It's I don't know what the point of making John Kent such a bad Superman's even supposed to be.
Yeah, he was great for a while. He was so great. They got I don't know. I'm moving on. Future State Swamp Thing second print.
Swamp Thing
number 2.
Swamp Thing was good.
That Swamp Thing was good.
I skipped this too. He killed all humans.
Yeah.
See, I don't know about that. I'm just reading about it.
Man.
Yeah,
Flash.
Flash was bad.
Something. Go ahead. Flash is bad.
I was going to say,
you would like just so. It's just
because Swamp Thing feels like it comes off of what Morrison was trying to do with Swamp Thing.
Oh, of course.
And never really got there because of the way comic books were at the time. And Ram clearly read that run like we all did. Now, this book sucks. I'm just going to say this right now.
Carrie Andrews cover is rad.
That's a cool cover.
This look, he's got boomerangs and guns.
Sucks.
He's got a flute from that one, was it?
Oh, yeah, it's got all the rogue stuff.
Yeah.
He's got Captain Cold's gun. He's got the boomerangs.
Oh, is that supposed to be
Weather Wizard's wand there?
Yeah, that's Weather Wizard's wand on his back.
The lightning bolts through me
off.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's all the rogues here. That's cool.
Dude, that's a rad cover. I'm sorry. That is awesome, dude.
Cool it's a great cover to a bad book.
That's an
terrible
awesome
book.
Cover.
Terrible book.
Dude, that's the best cover of the week. That is amazing. All right, Future State, Batman, $8. Skipping it.
I'm skipping it.
Future State, Wonder Woman getting a second printing, rightfully so. Man, Jenny Frison painting up Yara Floor just Chef's kiss. I mean, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's amazing.
It
doesn't look. That
really
doesn't look like
cover.
it should be something that somebody can just make with art. It's amazing, dude. Oh my goodness. I take it back. That's the best cover. This one's pretty rad too. This is actually showing shit from the story.
Oh, that is a cool cover.
I mean, the story is okay. It's not that bad at all.
Just okay.
But the art is just
really nice.
Joel Jones just draws just a beautiful character in this, man. Yara Flor is cool. It's cool. They're supposed to be doing a WB show with this new character. I don't know if there's a woman beautiful enough on the planet Earth to copy what Joel Jones has done in this book with this character. It's just amazing.
And if there is, the CW can't afford them.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
I don't know, guys. There are. I'm Hispanic. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Saying.
You go down south. There's a lot of them.
Yeah. All right. Did you read the Wonder Woman, Taylor?
No, it was sold out before I got to the store.
Oh, it's a good pickup. Let's get in a second printing.
I'll probably pick it up tomorrow, both of them. But
nice.
It appears that DC is going to run with this character. I think they've already said that they're going to keep using her in storylines and stuff.
Yeah, and that's good. I think she's one of the hits of Future State. There's not many.
Well, to be fair, there's not a lot of Wonder characters anyways. So diversifying, there's not a lot of Wonder characters anyways. So
yeah, it's true. I mean, she does have the thinnest cast of the DC Big Three by a pretty wide margin.
Oh, it's literally just her.
Batman and Superman have fucking dogs.
Yes.
I mean, they got everything.
They got everything. They've got blondes, redheads, brunettes.
Yeah. Does Wonder Woman even have her own version of Batmite? I mean, Superman has Mixoplic.
Oh, yeah. I don't think she has any.
They haven't really made it till you get a Batmite.
Fifth dimension or whatever.
And she's only had 2 sidekicks?
Well, and they got this girl who makes flowers now. There have been plenty of Wonder Women.
No, there's been 3.
No, I mean like offshoot characters like in Young Justice and things like that. But Superman and Batman, yes, have always had more.
Yes, they always had more. There's like 5 Bat characters to Batman, and Wonder Woman literally has Donna, Cassie, and Artemis.
Sure, and even counting like all of the family, like what you consider the Bat family and the Superman.
Yes, that's exactly. Yes,
she doesn't have near as many, but she does have.
Batman has 10. Has 10 at least.
Oh, at least. At least.
Yep.
Harley Quinn and Birds of Prey #4. I'm not reading that either. Great covers though.
Yeah, very cool.
That's a Dotson cover here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the Dotson cover right there.
I don't know what the other one is, but I recognize it. Amanda Connor.
Oh, Amanda Connor. That makes sense.
Great, good choices for those covers. Hellblazer, Black Label. I fell off of this book early too. I did not care for it. Although Sean Phillips is doing a horror cover for it. That's
cool.
That's nice.
It is Tom Taylor.
Great covers this week, man.
That's a good pulpy cover. Pretty fitting with Hellblazer, I think.
Yeah. Moving on. Just a bunch of collections here. Again, you see something, say something. We'll talk about it. Man-Bat. This is on time. Dave Wilgauss. Don't know who that is. Sumit Kumar. I don't know who that guy is either. But, I mean, if you're talking about Batman and his family, the Bat family, Man-Bat is in there. But if you're also talking about Batman's Rogues Gallery, Man-Bat is in there. He has this little special place.
Man-Bat is one of those characters I don't understand why they're so popular. This
is
weird going on right now.
It's Morbius the Living Vampire. I mean, it's the same energy.
Basically, but it's a little bit more Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde than that. But Man-Bat, this book is really interesting right now because Man-Bat he's in a weird place. He's part of Justice League Dark. He is their tech guy, basically. He figures out what's going on with all the magic, and he gives the science explanation for what's going on. So I don't know, and I like him like that. That's the most I've liked Man-Bat ever. I
did see a preview for this, and it is working. He's working with his serum, so he's still doing some sciencey stuff.
But this feels like a departure from that, and I don't know. I just don't really.
Well, if you like the character in that book, I mean, this is like a spin-off to that.
They're striking while the iron's hot. I'm just gonna say this: he's definitely had a resurgence thanks to Justice League Dark in terms of interest and period. Yeah. And like anything else DC does when they've got nothing going on. They strike while the iron's hot and they throw it at the wall. And this just feels like one of those moments where
he's prime for a series, bro.
He's prime for a series.
Like an actual TV series, like a horror show on HBO Max. You could do a straight ripoff of HBO Max, throw Batman and Gotham City in the trailer, and it's a hit. It's a hit.
People might watch a few episodes, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy. This is low-hanging fruit, in my opinion, when it comes to HBO Max shows.
Hey, man, HBO Max needs to revitalize that Swamp Thing show before they do this.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Then you know what? I don't want it. I don't want it.
The CW will revive it before that happens.
Oh, yeah. Don't tell me that.
I'll take it. I mean,
don't tell me.
All right, that's it. That's it.
That is it. Wow.
All right. Yeah, Taylor, I don't know if you watch this. At the end of the show, we do pick our favorite 3 books that we're most looking forward to.
Be thinking.
Come this week, when they drop. So just keep that in mind. I didn't think there'd be any DC books in there. But now we go to everything else. February 3rd, Wednesday. We talk about DC first because DC books drop basically tonight at midnight. But first book we're going to talk about is the first book on the list, Deep Beyond #1. It's a brand new Image comic book. These always a good idea to give these a look. Mirka Andolfo is a big name in the industry. Andrea Brocardo. I had a chance to read at least the first few pages of this, and it's pretty good. It's a nice spin on the post-apocalyptic trope, and it's got some potential. We'll just have to wait and see,
I dig that cover a lot.
Yeah, it has a crap ton of covers, bro. I mean,
it does
a lot, and it's got like an underwater, sort of adventure to it, horror to it.
It said the 100 meets low, and low is set deep underwater. So
yeah. And the 100 is like a post-apocalyptic thing where they send 100 people to Earth to try to re-inhabit it or something. Firepower #8. I kind of fell off this book. I'm going to trade weight. The Chris Samney art in this is not the best Chris Samney art that I have seen. It's good, but it's not great. And it's just another Kirkman book. When's Die coming back? Okay, Kirkman, come on. It's been like 2 months without an issue of Die.
I let Kirkman go a long time ago.
Oh, come on, man.
No, man.
He's hitting on this book. It's like
I believe it. I mean,
it's like a suburban of kung fu, man. It's like a dude who knows kung fu and can make like Aouken, fireballs.
No, I know the concept.
He lives in the suburbs now with his wife and his kids.
I just don't like giving Kirkman money, man.
I just don't like giving Kirkman money, man. Look, I'm just gonna say this.
You're really slaloming there a lot, Gomer. You were just like saying, like, I'm off this book. I'm going to trade.
No, I am off the book.
Then Jules is like, I'm not going to read it. And you're like, how dare you?
No, I like Chris Samney.
I thought he was playing off my trade waiting.
I don't like giving Kirkman my money because I was a big Kirkman fan for a really long time. Invincible is the best book he ever wrote. I can't wait for that animated series.
Yeah,
and he dragged his knuckles on that book to sell Walking Dead.
Book?
What?
Irredeemable Ant-Man.
Oh, it's one of my favorite. Hey, man,
that's a great book.
I'm the Ant-Man guy.
It's literally where they got half of the damn Ant-Man movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Half of the Ant-Man movie came out of that book.
Half the Ant-Man movie came out of that book and out of Jeff Johns' Avengers run.
Yeah. Also, Walking Dead, we always mention Kirkman because it pisses Jules off.
It does.
He's making all that money.
Him and all that money.
Dude, the first 6 issues of this are getting reprints.
I know.
Oh, no.
Stupid.
Reprints on a book that is not a colorized version.
That's stupid.
An old book.
Kirkman could just like make a house out of all the money he has. Not buy a house, but like construct a house with bills, with stacks of cash.
Man. It's insane. All right, moving on to Dark Horse. Dude, Dark Horse finally coming out of the fog of
my gosh.
2020. Finally has some good stuff coming out. Afterlift is a trade paperback. Now, this was originally on Comixology, Amazon's comics platform that is also a publisher.
That's where I read it.
Jason Liu. This book is dope. I actually got a free copy of Comixology last year. It's awesome, dude. It's basically like Lyft, but for the afterlife.
Cool.
Afterlift.
Okay, so
Afterlife.
like it's like Uber with like Charon or whatever. But...
Like Ghost. Like Ghost. Yeah, like Charon Ghost. Yeah. But it's Chip Zdarsky. He's always smart when he writes, and yeah, it reads like a Chip Zdarsky book. You know what I mean? Look, I mean, you were saying, I mean, they're dragging now for, yeah, it's great. You should check it out. It's only $20.
It's a fun read.
It's a fun.
It's a real fun.
Or go to Comicsology.
That's where I
sign up for a free month and read it for nothing. Here's another book, Fear Case #1. I actually read the first half of this book as well. It's pretty good. I don't know why it's taking so damn long. Oh, there it goes. It's Matt Kent, or maybe it doesn't go.
Oh, I do love a good Matt Kent book.
I did used to read those Avatar books back in the day, but I fell off of that wagon.
Kent. I may be wrong. Yeah, Matt Kent and Tyler Jenkins.
Decade, so
yeah. It's sort of like Secret Service. It's sort of like X-Files meets like Stranger, like a cult, sort of.
That's one of his area of expertise.
Yeah.
I read his Ninjak book. He made Ninjak do a lot of stuff like that. So
yeah. So he's got some.
I'm gonna read this.
Tyler Jenkins is doing the art. He's accomplished over there with Cullen Bunn on County. What's that called?
Harrow County.
Harrow County, yeah.
Yep, I read that book.
Yeah, a couple of good books, even though one of them's a trade, dropping from Dark Horse. Francavilla cover.
Ooh.
No, it's a horror book when you get a Francesco Francavilla cover. All right, moving on. IDW. IDW's got some dope shit this week too, man. Chain to the Grave is a pretty good one. It's a debut. Actually read this one as well. It's Brian Level and Andrew Escherbach. It doesn't really take itself too seriously. At the preview art, I wish I had some. It's very weird. But a dude dies and his family brings him back so that they can get revenge. And I don't know, dude. It's really weird, but I had a good time reading it.
I'm gonna try it.
Snake Eyes.
Check it out. Yeah.
All kinds of Life Field Love.
We don't
Star
want
Wars
that.
High Republic. The best new corner of Star Wars. I read this as well. It's a little bit of a children's version. It's more juvenile.
Oh, that's why. I was like, how did IDW get this book? That's
why.
IDW they do their kid line. Yeah,
they do the kid line from
Marvel. Is it the same characters from Marvel's book?
Well, no. It involves some of the same locations. They mention the same people. Like Master Yoda is in it. Master Barrow is in it. And those are in that book. They cameoed in that book. But
I'm pretty sure every Star Wars books gets to use the movie characters. But
sure, yeah. But no, this will get to use the same characters. But basically, it's the same corner of the same universe that was in the Marvel issue. You're just seeing it, through younger readers' eyes, so to speak. But
that's cool.
It's good.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah. And the big one, here it is, guys.
Can't wait.
Beast Wars.
It's the big
so
one.
Excited.
I hope this is good.
I hope this is good.
Eric Burnham and Josh Burcham, Transformers Beast Wars.
They've both been over at IDW for a while, so I have faith in them.
Yeah.
I actually have a copy of this. I did not read it because I didn't want to have any reaction to it.
Didn't want to break our hearts.
It is $6, but it is extra big. Yeah. Beast Wars, finally.
Beast Wars being 25 years old is making me feel pretty damn old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm a G1 guy. Imagine how I feel. Yeah, I'm a G1 guy,
that's
dude.
True.
Well, you are damn old, so.
No, I know. I know. So, yeah, that's about it. We do have Janika. It's been a solid read. Last Ronin's getting another printing.
Wow, that's crazy. We haven't even had issue 2 yet.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
I did manage to get the second printing of that.
I got a first printing of it.
That's going to be worth some money someday.
That is definitely going to be.
It's a hot commodity. All right, now we're moving on to the big books. Oh, man, here it is.
Avengers.
Probably the best book at Marvel that doesn't have an X in the title.
It's true.
Jason Aaron, Luca
Daredevil. It's up there
too. Daredevil, man, did you read the last issue, the King in Black tie-in?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't know how Chip Zdarsky did it. It should have been bad. The event should have bogged it down, but man, it was damn good. It was the best event tie-in I've read.
Weird way. Oh, I loved it. it.
Man, I love this preview. This is Namor fighting Echo underwater. It's like, man, why is Echo even in this fight? She doesn't stand a chance, but she holds her own until Namor summons the Phoenix Sharks. What?
Not the Phoenix Sharks.
Not the Phoenix Sharks.
Dude, this should be dumb as hell, but I cannot wait.
So Namor can't even win the fight fairly, right?
Those are his friends. He
never can.
Okay, those are his fish friends.
Namor. He's just
fuck Namor. But either way,
those are his fish friends. He loves them, and he's gorgeous. I mean, he is just super hot. But yeah, man, I'm all about this.
I know. I'm
all about
this. This has been a lot of fun. Like Jason Aaron specializes in books that are dumb as fuck, but like awesome at the same time.
We're finally getting that. We're finally getting the Hawkeye, Alex Ross Timeless cover.
Oh, nice.
Which is just beautiful. I mean, my goodness.
Oh yeah, it's Alex Ross.
He's gonna shoot me in the head. I love it.
It should be Ant-Man though, right there.
Right on the tip.
On the on the tip.
Yeah,
that would have been a nice touch.
Honestly, this is my first pick for.
Oh, really? You picking this up?
Speaking of dumb, but kind of awesome, I'm looking forward to this.
I am too, honestly.
If they don't Voltron by the end of this series,
you know they will.
What are you even doing if you're not having them come together as Voltron?
With a big ass sword, dude. Vibranium.
What the hell are we even here for? Come on.
Or Wolverine shows up and they snicked out of this big ass robot. I don't care, dude. This looks so dumb. It looks so ridiculous. I cannot wait. I am so stoked.
I'm all over this. I'm all over this.
I cannot wait. I'm so happy. Kazan, let's get in the cover.
He does. Yeah. The cover looks great.
Famous Transformers artist.
Yeah.
So good.
That's awesome.
Look at that, dude. I am so excited. I mean, what could possibly? I mean, I understand Iron Man needing a suit. Okay, he's just a normal dude.
Well, okay, you're pulling at the thread. Like, Hulk and Thor, you couldn't possibly make a giant robot stronger than they already are.
Yeah,
but that's not the fucking point. That's not what we're here for.
That's not the point. That's not the point. So deep. I got into an argument online with a dude, and I was like, I'm like, dude, you sound like you're like, dude, just stop having fun, because I was defending this book. I'm so excited for this.
It's gonna be awesome.
It looks like a good, dumb, fun read. You know,
it's there for all the right reasons. It's for fun. Okay, it's for fun.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. This looks so dumb. It looks like straight out of 10-year-olds Transformers.
I mean,
I don't care.
I don't care.
Damn right it does.
Yeah, damn
right. It looks like something a 10-year-old sketched in the back of their fucking binder, man.
Yeah.
What else would you want from the freaking Avengers backstory?
Ed McKay sitting around smoking some weed. He's like, you know what the Avengers need?
Fucking
Transformers, man.
They need to be like Power Rangers.
That's it.
Power Rangers are superheroes.
Yep, that's exactly
what Captain America doesn't say it's a Symbolin time sometime in this story.
Oh, shit. When I first saw this, I thought that one thing, Ed McKay smoking a lot of weed, and he was reading that Power Rangers run like I've been.
Yeah.
Thought, fuck. Power Rangers comic books are good.
Dude, I was going to
actually the Avengers comics are good. Why don't we put those motherfuckers in Zord?
I was actually going to end that. Far be it from Marvel to let something that's popular not be stolen. Yeah, they're going to steal Power Rangers.
Exactly. So well. They're like, well, fucking the Avengers are Power Rangers. Why don't we just give them Zords?
The Power Rangers really are getting like a research. They're like hitting that nice nostalgia groove while also having a good comic book out about them. It's a good time to like the Power Rangers, you know?
Well, Hasbro got that motherfucker and was like, you know what you need? Good comic books, better toys.
Are you kidding me?
The shit out of this.
Tony just happens to have mecha suits just laying around. Come on.
Of course he does, man.
Of course he does.
I can't wait
every other suit. Why not?
To be fair, they have met an Iron Avengers universe where he gave everybody a suit.
Oh, that's true.
That does
Black
exist.
Widow had a suit just earlier in Avengers.
Yeah.
Dude,
they've all had suits at different points.
This looks cool too, man. Them suiting up.
This is already Power Rangers. This is gonna be so entertaining. This is gonna be so fucking entertaining.
Power Rangers.
Oh, I love it.
Suits in the previews, but that's a damn good 2-page spread right there. Those 2 pages go together. See?
Yeah, this looks like. See, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
The art looks good.
The art looks damn good, man. It really does.
They were gonna half-ass.
We're gonna get, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Ooh, Hulk, you look great. All right, moving on. Hellions, number 9. Zeb Wells, not the same guy as Jed McKay.
This is my favorite X book.
Yeah,
Steven. I love this book.
This book is hilarious.
All we get
my god, that cover!
Preview. Yeah, the cover's great. The cover is,
but it's all Mr. Sinister, so that's all I need.
That's awesome.
I love that cover.
But it's Sinister and Mastermind drinking tea on the first page. It's just one page. Brilliant. And they talk about, oh, sorry about the smell. And Sinister's like, oh, that's just my cape. I had to get it out of the closet. You can't really wash these. That's all I need. All I need is this one page. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sold, dude. Look at Sinister sipping pinky out.
Oh my god.
Freaking gorgeous.
Sinister has probably been the best character since Dawn of X launched. And I loved Hickman writing him, and I like Zeb Wells writing him too. He's a fun character to write.
Bar Sinister, all that stuff that Hickman came up with, basically, or at least reinvented in his own.
I mean, Sinister is what Emma Frost was when Morrison brought her to the X-Men, in that she was an entertaining outside character that poked so much fun at the X universe all the time. And Sinister is the perfect character to slot back into that role.
Moving on, Immortal Hulk number 43. Al Ewing, Joe Bennett, perennial favorite. Month in, month out. Spinoff after
This is my jam, yeah.
Yeah, this book fucking rules.
Great. Look at that.
Look,
Starlins.
Starlins. That's in the field.
Oh, that's tear to your eye. Perfect.
Oh, Jim Starlin. What a man.
It's got Kirby King and Lee over here too. You see that?
I love that. Oh, I love that. This book rules. This book rules.
It's legitimately been one of their best books for like 5 years now, or however long it's been going.
Yeah. This book is a comic book fan's comic book.
Oh, great backgrounds too. No space wasted. Perfect cityscapes. Very well done. Awesome. Very well done. Yeah, perennial favorite, month in, month out, Hulk.
Great read.
King in Black, Black Knight. There's a lot of cool number ones this week, you guys. Is anyone else jumping on this? I'm jumping on this. Cy Spurrier.
I'm going to read it because it's Cy Spurrier.
Yeah, Jesus Saiz isn't a slouch either.
Yeah, he did a great Swamp Thing run that was fantastic with Charles Soule back in the day.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. And that's Cy Spurrier writing a character who's known for being fucking nuts. Absolutely picking this up.
Yeah. Man, I love the take on the Null Dragon there.
Oh,
the face of it kind of, I like that.
This is going to be fun.
Here. Oh, he's talking to ghosts and stuff. See, I don't know that much about Black Knight, dude. That's why I want
Black Knight's crazy. Black Knight's absolutely crazy. He sees the other knights. The sword is cursed. He's all sorts of batshit insane. This is the kind of
he's like Cyclonus. He's like Cyclonus.
Yes, he's like Cyclonus. That's a great way to. Yeah, that's pretty much what Black Knight's character is.
I'm not reading the Gwenom and Carnage.
Not reading that either.
Not reading that.
Man, so the Marauders get their own separate tie-in to King in Black. Look at that.
Yeah, because they want to keep the Marauders book separate. That's smart.
They want to get that extra $4 out of you, or $5.
Well, $5, bro.
Honestly, though, you made it as an X book when they don't just throw out the generic whatever the event name is, X-Men, and actually do your specific X book as a tie-in for the event.
Yeah. Seeing as the X-Men are the biggest thing in comics right now, it's probably like, hey, can you throw King in Black a bone? And
Gary Dugan, he probably wrote 2 Marauders books this month. He was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do a whole little mini to tie in, because he didn't want it to fuck with his regular book.
Yeah,
I really like that cover though with Kitty Pryde, Kate Pryde now, sorry.
Yeah. Kate Pryde.
Being bad bitch.
Yeah, staring it down.
Catherine.
She's the only one who's gonna beat a symbiote.
Oh, she'd whoop that ass.
She's great.
Kitty's effectively invincible against anything a symbiote could do, so yeah.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
She's fucking amazing.
You don't really see the Corsairs, the pirate guys in here, the crew, but we do get a Danny moment.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
It's perfect. I love Danny Moonstar so much.
I do too.
It's the greatest.
That rules.
Greatest. She's awesome.
Yeah, she was a fucking Valkyrie. She's
still a Valkyrie. She's in the Valkyrie book. It is right here. By Aaron and Gronbeck or whatever.
I am also picking this up.
Oh, that is not the right book. Oh no, maybe they have the wrong preview. They have the wrong preview up for the Marauders book.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, so we didn't.
That makes sense.
That sucks.
I was wondering what the hell Danny Moonstar was doing in the.
Well, she could show up. I mean, you never know what
but
which mutant is going to show up whenever. But
I do a Marauders book if you're not going to use the main cast, though. You know.
Yeah, sure. A new Shang-Chi book, hot on the.
Yeah, man. You're jumping right on that because didn't the last issue just end?
Yeah,
it was this last week.
Yeah.
By Jean Yun Lung did one, and then this is by Alyssa Wong, and come on now, scroll up. I broke it.
Damn it, Gomer.
Did you broke it? Did it?
I broke it. Alyssa Wong and Andy Tong, and it looks damn good, man. We get a few pages.
Well, I mean, they want to get that hype train going for when the movie eventually comes out.
And it's going to be great. I'm excited for the movie.
I am excited for the movie.
I mean, I have no reason to expect it to be bad. I mean, MCU has never made something that's like outright bad. So,
moving on, we're up to Star Wars. I'm not reading Star Wars.
I'm still reading it.
I am reading the High Republic. We're getting issue number 2.
Wasn't able to get the first issue of this, so
no. This was scalped pretty hard by the collector crowd, I think.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
It was a lot of first appearances.
Yeah,
really quick.
That is the benefits of going pure digital these days. Is I never miss a book.
I mean, you can do both. I do both.
You could do both. I just pick it up and trade if I really like it.
I pick up what I want. In paper.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I hear something's good. If I get a buzz, and I just go and pick it up.
But either way, I'm looking forward to picking this up.
Yeah, me too. Strange Academy number 8.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of things that just came out last week.
Yeah.
This just came out last week. I'm actually surprised to see them roll over.
Hey, Gomer, are you going to drop this book?
Yeah.
After last week, are you dropping it?
It was just okay.
You're full of shit, Gomer.
No, there's too much other stuff coming out for me to really...
Are you dropping? Are you for real? You're going to drop this book?
Yes.
You're going to hate yourself later. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
I might. There's just...
When this book picks back up, and we're talking about how fucking amazing it is, remember I had this moment with you on this podcast.
There's this great moment here where she's got that great Professor McGonagall energy from Harry Potter. It's almost impossible not to make those comparisons with what this book is.
I mean, this is Marvel Hogwarts, so yeah.
Sure. Basically, yeah. And it's Harkness, whatever, Agatha or Agnes. I always get mixed up because now the lady on WandaVision is the other Agatha, and everyone's like, no, that's her. So that's cool. I enjoy that.
That's cool.
But yeah, it's more fun. It's a romp. But I'm reading too much, man. Something's got to go.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'll tell you.
I'm picking it up as well.
Venom number 33. Another big gun over there with this whole King in Black. Donny Cates, Ivan Coelho, man. Ivan
he's still dead.
Killing it.
He's still dead.
Yeah, he's still in the other universe, and Spider-Man's still chatting with his kid. Yeah. I don't know where. Oh, was that Silver Surfer finally showed up?
Yep.
Is that Silver Surfer and Blade?
It is Silver Surfer, yeah.
And Blade. You know what? For this event, it actually makes sense.
Does he even have a boy thing, kid thing with him? Man thing?
I mean, I guess Null is like writing that Venn diagram of like creepy crawly things that Blade fights and like cosmic horrors that Silver Surfer fights. So yeah.
Yeah. So it makes sense. It makes sense.
Well, there's did you read King in Black? Are you reading King in Black, Taylor?
I have not been on King in Black because
Silver Surfer Black showed up.
I do not give a shit about Venom, so I'm skipping this event.
Silver Surfer Black showed up on the last page.
Of course he did. It's Donny Cates' book. Silver Surfer always shows up.
It was so great.
That's so true. That's so really funny you say that.
He was in Thor. He was in
Thor. But that makes sense in his storybook because it's cosmic Thor.
Sure, yes, it makes sense for him to be there.
And Null's cosmic too. So
yeah, Null's technically cosmic. It's a cosmic invasion.
It's a cosmic invasion. That is what it is.
wrapping
X
Marvel
Factor number
with
7.
Awesome cover of X Factor number 7.
Oh, this cover rules.
iBoy is my favorite. He's my new favorite.
Love this.
I love him. He looks weird.
iBoy.
Yes, he can see all the time in all different directions. But this series is really opening up what iBoy can actually do. He can see in infrared and ultraviolet. He has microscopic vision.
This is
his
genius.
problem is he sees so well that until he has some frame of perspective, it's impossible for him to actually decipher what he's seeing. So like he's working with a CSI lady and she's like, well, I can see that DNA. You just need to tell me what it looks like. And she's like, what do you mean? How do I tell you what it looks like?
It's Geordie LaForge.
And Rachel was there and she's like, here, I'll do it. And she uses, her psychic powers to link them together. And oh man, it was so great. It was so great, dude.
Plus, he's just such a nice guy,
Yeah, he is. He's really excited about having a job, Like people have been like underplaying his power, and it's really a dope power, dude.
It's one of those powers that's like silly on the surface, but
super useful, especially for being a cop,
Yeah, the application is pretty cool. I mean, it's also like the way he fights with it, like back in Jason Aaron's book, like I know exactly what you're going to do based off of like the fluctuations of your muscle and everything. So it's a pretty hardcore power when you get training for it and everything.
And they're still carrying that over. He's basically a lie detector because he can pick up on those subtle nuances in body language, which is weird because they also have Dawkins on this team who can also detect lies through his powers. Rachel's on the team who can detect lies through her psychic abilities. Who else they got? There's like 5 different characters on this team who can detect lies. It's just the perfect CSI team, man. And I love it CSI, so much.
But that's what X Factor's always intended to be.
Yes, it's always been this investigative sort of.
In its original inception, when it was the original 5 getting kicked out of the main team, they were an investigative team.
Yeah.
This book has always been the investigative team.
How'd you like those outfits coming back in X-Men number 17 last week?
I loved it, honestly.
That throwback,
I love that.
Throwback
I
90s
love that
issue with the throwback.
Oh, I'm going to go read it again.
It's great. It's great. I mean, the X books are the best thing that's coming out of Marvel because they're there for...
Out of all comics, I would say right now, man.
Yeah, because you know what? They're there for new fans. They're there for old fans. They're there for recent fans. If you've never read the X-Men, they're great to read. If you've only ever read the X-Men, they're great to read.
And anywhere in between.
If you read the X-Men off and on for years, they're great to read.
Yeah. All right, let's jump over to Dynamite. Usually not much there. There is the Bloody Valentine one-shot that's got some pretty interesting covers. But it's all about the Sonya-verse this week. All right, dude.
Sonya-verse.
There's a multiverse in the Red Sonya universe.
Sonya Blade or Red Sonya.
Red Sonya.
There's a blue Sonya, a green Sonya.
No, there is
orange.
not. No, there is not.
There's also
is there a Sonya core?
Hell yeah, dude. They're gonna have the Red Sonya core.
I feel like if I followed Red Sonya, I feel like if I followed Red Sonya more closely, I'd be really mad about this. But
you're right. Right. It's some really cool character designs, a lot of creativity going into it. Again, I have read the first issue of this.
So it's Captain Britain, though. It's the Captain Britain core.
Yeah, it's Captain Britain core. It's basically Captain Britain core. Yeah. It's not bad, though, dude. Like, here's a Red Sonya who, like, lives in, like, a futuristic city.
Oh, so it's like Power Ranger Red Sonya. The Spider-Verse.
No, just the hero. It's Spider-Verse. Well, that's what...
Spider-Verse. Yeah. What the...
Yeah. Look, well, that's what Captain Britain core is.
I guarantee you they wouldn't have called this Sonya-verse if it wasn't for Spider-Verse.
Yeah, exactly. So it's Sonya-versal, like universe.
What the fuck ever, man.
This is one of those things where
mess it up. This is gonna be a big deal.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing over there anymore, and they just want to make money. And Into the Spider-Verse was a popular movie.
I don't blame them. It's a good idea. I'll give it up. Who's even writing the damn book?
It's a good idea, but it's a weird character to do it with.
It's Christopher Hastings. He's solid.
Oh, he is solid.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see. Moving on. Not much else there. Boom has a couple of things to talk about. Let's start with Spectre and Spectres. This is an all ages sort of read by Mick Curdy and Caitlin Musto. I mean, it looks good, dude. For that sort of,
other Boombox stuff is actually really entertaining. I've accidentally picked up a few of their Boombox books, and it's always very entertaining.
I'm curious how you accidentally picked up their books, but okay.
No, I don't accidentally. I read this. I try to seek this stuff out. At least thumb through it.
Sometimes
I get them. Who sends them to me?
With Comixology, and you accidentally have Instacart turned on, and you just click on it on accident when you're going through the Boom stuff.
A lot of it's free.
Yeah, and if you have Comixology, which I do, you
well, nothing to lose, I guess.
No, and then it ends up being really entertaining, and you're like, oh wait, I only got the first issue for free. I'll finish out the. It's
that's
a 5
part of the comic knowledge. That's part of the appeal. Is all the free comics that lead you into better shit. All right, this is the big one from Boom this week. Luna #1 by Maria Lovett. She did Faithless with Brian Azzarello. It was sort of like horror meets porn. It was very weird, very graphic, but very good, dude. It pushed all the right buttons when it comes to that shit. Maria Lovett. Know that name, y'all. She's gonna be at Marvel and DC this year.
Oh, for sure.
She will have.
I say she'll be at Marvel this year. I'll say that.
Yeah, DC's not hiring.
No,
but Black Label, dude. She could do a dope Black Label book for any female character that's not Harley Quinn. I would love to see a Zatanna book that is actually a Zatanna book that is horror. That is like
I'm gonna say this right now to you, Gomer. She's gonna write a Scarlet Witch book.
Yo, she should definitely write a Scarlet Witch.
That's what they're gonna give her. They're gonna give her a Scarlet Witch book. I've already called it. I've already called it. Right, given everything going on right now, I'm gonna tell you right now. She's gonna work at Marvel.
Write and draw.
And draw a Scarlet Witch book.
Yeah.
When I saw that she was doing that, as soon as I saw,
that looks like it'd fit. Yeah, for Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. I saw the preview for this.
Imagine this more red with some hexagons on it. It is.
That's what I'm telling you, man. That's what I'm telling you. They're gonna see this and think, shit, this is who we need to hire.
You're absolutely right, dude. She's great. I've been following her work on Faithless and Faithless 2 since they came out. It's right up my alley. It's my sort of thing.
Same. No, I love. As soon as I saw her work in Faithless, that's the first thing I thought was, oh, with WandaVision coming out, I got money says they're gonna hire her at Marvel.
Yeah. And this is a great book. It's her tone. It's an adult book, definitely, but it's got magic and occult and I don't know. It's just got this wonderful sense of the divine around it. It's great, dude. And the Jenny Frison cover is perfection.
Dude, props to Boom for just putting out quality stuff these days. Props.
Boom's might be top 2 outside of Marvel and DC, man.
Yeah.
It's still might be Image and then Boom Studios, man.
I agree.
Game.
They have stepped.
All right, moving on to everything else. Again, if you see something, say something. There are some new books dropping, but nothing I really want to talk about, dude. I've actually thumbed through a few of these. Not Cave, Woman, Metal Age, but that is your cheesecake for the week. But yeah,
so much cheesecake.
I got nothing here. Devil's Dominion is a Mad Cave book. It's just all right. Encoded. Is what devils do. It's just a
Phil Hester cover.
I think so. Yes. No, I don't think it's Phil Hester. It's Jethro. Oh no, it is Phil Hester.
Oh, it is. Phil Hester.
Josh Blaylock. It's Josh Blaylock. He is Devil's Due. He's the only guy left. Yeah, but it's just okay. I really don't have anything else, man. Redemption. That's a AWA Upshot. To me, this, if I'm remembering right, is just a cowboy, like a Wild West.
Oh, sort of like Deodato, though. That's cool. Yeah.
I read it like a few weeks ago. Yeah. A Rick and Morty book. You know, I always shout out Rick and Morty books because they're always great.
They're always good.
If you like Rick and Morty, the comics are Rick and Morty. It's impossible to screw that up.
It's impossible.
Shepherd #1 is just a magic sort of thing. Shin no Kaji, another anime and whatever manga sort of thing. They Fell from the Sky #1. I think this is an Aftershock book. No, this is still Mad Cave Studios.
Oh, okay.
I did not read this either. But I like to put a focus on the new books, especially, you know.
Yeah. Because you never know.
But yeah, that's it, y'all. We are at the bottom of the list. So I guess if I have to choose 3 books, it's definitely Mech Strike.
Yeah.
Number 1. I'm stoked for that. I'm going to say King and Black Marauders because I'm a huge fan of that event and of the Marauders and of everything that's going on with X-Men right now.
Well, yeah. I mean, definitely speaking X-Men, got to put Hellions and X-Factor.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, and I'll put Beast Wars as my third then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beast
I want
Wars.
a damn good Transformers book, and this is the only chance we have.
This is the chance we're getting to get one, and I hope it's good. I really want Beast Wars to be good. And then Avengers. I'm excited for Avengers. I like Jason Aaron. He's having fun with that book.
Yeah. That's a perennial favorite. Just like that Hulk that's on there.
Yeah, that's on mine. Immortal Hulk, Mech Strike, because I'll be damned if that doesn't look like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And Avengers for largely the same reasons. It's the Shonen
Mortal
tournament
Kombat.
arc we thought that Ten of Swords was going to be. But
yeah. It's Mortal Kombat with Phoenix and some kidnapped Avengers.
It's entertaining.
What's not to love?
Yeah, it's awesome. So, if you're listening to this after the fact, let us know what you're into and tune in every Monday night because, we do this. We just talk about the books that are dropping. It's always fun, man. It's always just great to talk
good time
with my friends about comic books.
Friends.
But that is a wrap. Thanks for listening. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, or if you're on Twitter, go over to those other 2 platforms. Search out Outright Geekery. Like us, follow us, share us out over there. Tell your friends. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/Outright Geekery. If you want to leave us a tip, just a buck. Just a tip. We got so much more going on.
Creepy when Jules says it.
It is. When he says it, it's creepy. He's got that gleam in his eye, too, when he says it.
I mean, it's always a little creepy.
Yeah, it's meant to be creepy.
It's meant to be creepy. It is meant to be creepy.
But it's especially creepy when you say it.
Yeah,
it is especially creepy.
Out.
That's fair. That's fair. It's the inflection I give it.
We got the bullies streaming over up in here. We got Big Willie doing all kinds of streams all week long. Stay tuned to our channels for those. Check back here every Sunday night for our news and review show. We're going to be talking about all of these books next week on Sunday, at least the good ones. This week we do have a little bit of competition with our show, the biggest event in entertainment for the year. We'll be on. But, hey, we're still doing it. The Super Bowl. The
Superb Owl.
Wow. I forgot that existed. Concussion ball.
Yeah. This year is extra special because the Buccaneers are playing at home because there's a pandemic going on and we're supposed to stay at home. So good on the Bucks for hanging out at home. I don't think they're letting anybody in the audience. There's no Budweiser commercial.
Oh, well, I heard that apparently there's going to be like a few thousand first-line workers who have already been vaccinated.
Oh, perfect.
Cool. If you're going to have a live audience, that's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it.
Perfect.
That is the way to do it.
That is the best way to do it. So, that'll be nice to forget about sports while I'm watching sports, to forget about life for a little while. So, tune in then, and we're going to do that. What else we got going on here? We're going to be doing Geekterion. We're going to be doing Top 5. That's sometime in February. That's happening
sometime.
So, just hang out. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for listening. But most of all, thanks these jokers for hanging out with this joker.
It's always, man.
Always good time.
We're going to do it again next time.
Same geek time, same geek channel.
Bye, friends.
Bye, friends. Thanks for watching.
That was a good job with the fade out there.
Oh, man, yeah. Jules is a pro at that. David's good, but